Have you ever heard of a parasite that replaces its host tongue? Yes, you heard right. Meet the tongue-eating louse, a peculiar creature that makes you marvel at the wonders of nature. This unique parasite, found in oceans worldwide, has a particular fondness for the Gulf of California. Unlike other parasites, the tongue-eating louse doesn't just feed off its host. It replaces the host's tongue entirely, becoming a living, breathing part of the fish. This tiny creature has a life cycle as fascinating as its name suggests. The tongue-eating louse has a life cycle that's both bizarre and fascinating. It all begins when the female louse lays her eggs. These eggs eventually hatch into larvae, tiny creatures that are free-swimming and ready to embark on their odd journey. The larvae, armed with an instinct to survive, begin their search for a suitable host, usually a fish. Once a potential host is found, the larvae make their way into the fish's gills, where they develop into juveniles. Here, they transition into a parasitic existence, latching onto the fish's tongue with their front claws. Then, the truly macabre part of this life cycle begins. The louse starts to drain blood from the fish's tongue, causing it to gradually atrophy and fall off. But don't worry, our tale doesn't end here. As the tongue withers away, the louse takes its place, attaching itself to the stub of what was once the tongue. Now, as an adult, the louse has become a pseudo-tongue. It lives in the fish's mouth, feeding off the host's blood and mucus. Despite this parasitic relationship, the fish can still use the louse as if it were its own tongue, eating and surviving as normal. What's truly remarkable is how the louse adapts to its host's life. It not only survives within the fish, but also becomes an integral part of the fish's existence despite its parasitic nature. In a strange way, the tongue-eating louse becomes a functional part of its host. So what makes the tongue-eating louse so intriguing? Well, let's delve right into some fascinating facts about this peculiar creature. Firstly, the tongue-eating louse exhibits an interesting trait known as sexual dimorphism. This means that males and females of the species look distinctively different. The females, which are typically larger, are the ones that latch onto the tongues of fish. Males, on the other hand, are quite a bit smaller and attach themselves to the gill arches. What's more, the tongue-eating louse is the only known parasite in the world that functionally replaces a host organ. In this case, the organ is the fish's tongue. The louse severs the blood vessels in the fish's tongue, causing it to fall off. It then attaches itself to the stub, effectively becoming the fish's new tongue. This bizarre process, surprisingly, does not kill the host fish. However, it does alter its behavior. The fish is still able to use the louse as a functioning tongue, albeit a little less effectively. The tongue-eating louse, a tiny creature with an extraordinary life, truly is a testament to the wonders and oddities of nature.